with this particular client, they've got 14 live sites in the US, 4 sites here in the UK, and they're building a further 8 sites. And it so happens that the technology that we put it within these golf balls, they have a limited life. So there's a lot of recurring revenue for us.
Hello, you're watching Proactive. I'm joined by Light Science Technologies CEO Simon Deacon. Simon, good to see you again. This is the third order from this customer in relatively quick succession. Could you add some color to the relationship, please?
Yeah, it's in the sports entertainment market, Stephen. We, like any new customer that you get, they take time to build and come on board, and you do prototypes, design prototypes, and then obviously your first order. And we're really pleased with progress because each order is around 134,000. It's for 5,000 units at a time. And this is our third order. So now we're over £400,000 worth of revenue with this client. And it's making the electronics within a golf ball, which records how many shots that you might have had, which then puts them on a big screen or an app. And records the tracking of the ball. So really important.
Sports entertainment is a relatively new segment for you, Simon. Can you talk about the market and its potential?
Yeah, it is a new market, and we're at UK Circuits and the CEM division. We're very fortunate to be in lots of different markets, and that's what makes the company quite exciting and de-risks the portfolio of clients that we have. You tend to retain the clients once you have them. So between 10 and 15 years old, some of our clients are. So entering into sports entertainment widens the opportunity for us to go into other areas, putting electronics into items, if it be golf balls or if it be other electronic items that might be for sports entertainment. Everything we touch today or look at has got some sort of electronics in it. And we're there to, make that happen, if it be by designing them or into a full turnkey solution.
Can you outline the importance of these contracts in the context of the CEM division?
Yeah, it's really important because, as I said earlier, it takes time to build and bring on new clients. But once you have them, you have them for a long period of time. You create that partnership. They're not one-offs. With this particular client, they've got 14 live sites in the US, 4 sites here in the UK, and they're building a further 8 sites. And it so happens that the technology that we put it within these golf balls, they have a limited life. So there's a lot of recurring revenue for us. And that's what makes it, very exciting to be working with this client. We expand as they expand, and they're a global client.
How is the CEM division and wider group performing against management expectations, Simon?
The group overall is beating management expectations currently. We're very pleased with progress throughout the group. The contract electronics manufacturing has always been our mainstay in the group, and we've been pushing up margins within that group and making more efficiencies. But now we've got the passive fire protection business, which we acquired the end of last year. And we're seeing, as mentioned, a few weeks ago, a large order we won in Nottingham for over 750,000. And we're also working on sites in Salford. So we're seeing continued growth with higher margins in that division. So that division tends to have sort of 50% margins. But within the other division, in the controlled environment of agriculture, as I mentioned last week, we won a new order for 134,000 with the Rochelle, a large glasshouse and polytunnel provider. That's really, start taking the controlled environment of agriculture. It's really taking off with TomTech acquisition at the end of last year and the new orders in Light Science Technology. The technology that we provide within the group is now starting to level up. From the controlled environment, agriculture, and the contract electronics and the passive fire, starting to level up the revenue, but we're also seeing margins increase, which is then really positive for the cash flow at the bottom.
It sounds like positive news all around, Simon. Thank you very much for the update today.
Thank you, Stephen.
That's Light Science Technology CEO Simon Deacon.